Welcome to Conversations. For a long time, the Union Railway budget was as crucial as the Union budget. The announcement of increase in passenger fares, new trains, new routes, doubling of railway lines, modernization was all that made headlines in the railway budget. But the railway budget used to be a separate one from the Union budget as in the past. But the two were merged in 2017-18, ending a 92-year-old tradition. Ever since then, the railway budget has been subsumed into the Union budget, and the ministry itself has become something less glamorous. Even then, Indian Railways has undergone a sea change in the last decade. From Vande Bharat to bio-toilets to clean railway stations, TTs with digital pads, there has been a total makeover of the way railways work in our country. Safety, of course, is still an issue, and considering that the huge traffic that the railway handles across the country, it is indeed a matter of concern. Gone are the days when railway minister from Jafar Sharif to Lalu Prasad Yadav to Mamta Banerjee decided that every new train will have to run through their constituency or at least a state. Now it's all about driving efficiencies and comfort for the travelling public. It's a well-known fact that the Indian Railways does not make money on passenger traffic, and it depends heavily on freight to keep it cash positive. At the same time, it's Indian Railways that connect people and places. So what did the Indian Railways get from this year's Union budget? Railways has been allocated 2,62,200 crores in the Union budget of 24-25. A major portion of this will go towards safety, according to the record outlay that has been there. Just to jog your memory, the capital expenditure budget for the railways was just 35,000 crores in 2014. In a budget in the Lok Sabha, the Union Finance Minister during the budget was silent about the announcement related to railways. But after the budget presentation, Union Minister for Railways Ashwini Vaishnav held a press conference in which he said that the railways would use the 1.0 lakh crore budget to boost safety. Allocations for the Ministry of Railways saw a massive jump since 2019-20, when it got 68,018 crores from the government then. Subsequent years have seen the budgetary allocation for railways increase considerably and steadily, with allocation jumping to rupees 2,41,267 in 23-24. Ashwini Vaishnav said that this is a record allocation for the Indian Railways. Of the total allocation, as I said before, 1.0 lakh 8 crore will be used for safety related activities such as replacement of the old tracks, improving the signalling system, installation of the Kavach system, construction of bridges, flyovers and underpasses. Ashwini Vaishnav confirmed that the Indian Railways has recently got approval for the Kavach 4.0 safety system, which is a combination of hardware, software and optical fiber, telecom tower and on-track system and of course a data center. Administration also will get installed at a rapid pace for Kavach. He said that the 4,275 km of optical fiber has been laid under the Kavach system across the country. The budget announcement holds significance as train accidents were recently witnessed in Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, which saw a lot of lives being lost. Ashwini Vaishnav said that the priority of railways will always be safety first, comfort next, increase in capacity and also the infrastructure. The funding surge in the past few years has yielded tangible results for the Indian Railways in achieving the historic milestone of 1,588 million tons on the freight loading during the financial year 23-24, up from 2019, that is 2014-15's 1095 million tons. The goal is to reach 3,000 million tons by 2030, demonstrating substantial progress under the Modi government's tenure. Over the past decade, the Indian Railways has commissioned 31,100 kilometers of new track, significantly accelerated from the 4 km per day in 2014-15 to 14.5 kilometers now in 23-24. Additionally, electrification efforts have covered 41,655 route kilometers during this period. Coming closer home, Telangana has got a record budget allocation of rupees 5,336 crores for 24-25 in the railway budget. The budget allocation to Telangana has been witnessing a steady increase over the current years, with the allocation almost being 6 times more than the average done during 2019-14 for the United Andhra Pradesh then. The total cost of ongoing railway projects at new tracks in Telangana is worth about 32,946 crores, and the entire network is now 100% electrified. In the last 10 years, 65 kilometers at an average per year of the new railway tracks have been laid as compared to 17 kilometers during 2019-14 in the South Central Railway. About 437 road underbridges and road overbridges and underbridges have been constructed. Of course, even bridges have to be developed now. Further, 40 railway stations are being redeveloped under the Amrit Bharat scheme. There will also be a focus on projects in connectivity in Kashmir as well as connecting all the capitals of the northeastern states, according to the Union Minister. The thrust will be on procuring new rolling stock, developing Vande Bharat, Amrit Bharat trains, and of course, Vande Metro. Before 2014, in 60 years, only 20,000 kilometers of rail route was electrified, but last 10 years, 40,000 kilometers of rail route has been electrified. The railway budget in the union budget has also made a total provision of 15,000 crore for implementation of metro projects across the country. We'll have to see which one goes where. The actual operating profit of the Indian Railways in financial year 22-23 stood at 98.10%. In budget estimates of financial year 24-25, this has gone up a bit to 98.22. Operating ratio is the number of rupees spent to earn every 100 rupees. The Indian Railways is also among the largest employers in the country. There is a major focus on generating employment in railways, and that 38,000 to 40,000 new jobs are being created. In the last 10 years, 5 lakh jobs have been given to people, which is 20% higher than the 4.11 lakh jobs given under the 10 years of the UPA government. 10,000 extra coaches, general coaches, that will be added when it will be constructed, and above that 2,500 general coaches announced earlier for manufacturing in the country. All in all, Union Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav will have his hands full and get his ministry to cracking to spend the amount allocated within the next 7 months. One has to wait and see if that really happens. Thank you for watching.